Peace, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Divine Destiny back with another reading. You know the vibes. We're just gonna tune in and tap right in. So let's jump in. At this time, calling forth my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, asking what messages you have to deliver to the collective today for their progression and elevation in every aspect of life. I ask you to shield, cloak, protect, and cover me as I channel these messages. And I give you gratitude for using me as a vessel for which these messages flow to and through today. Amen. Ashe. Emotional withdrawal and moving on. The waiting game. Authority and material harvest. I keep hearing The Waiting Game by Banks in my head. So that song could be significant for someone. But for real, what I'm getting off top from this message is that, you know, you were being called to move away from certain things, certain people, certain places, certain energies, right? Habits, mindsets, ideologies. You're being called to walk away and move away from certain things within and outside of yourself, right? Just things that you have outgrown, things that are no longer serving you, things that just aren't it anymore. They're boring you. You're disconnected and discontent with them, right? These are the things you're being called to move away from. And with that being said, Spirit is encouraging you as you move away from these things, not to emotionally withdraw from the people, the places, the energies, the habits, the movements that are actually in alignment with where it is you're going, who you're becoming, what you're stepping into, right? Don't pull away from everything because you're being called to move. You're being called to move away from certain things. Damn, with the stutter, I don't know what's going on with the throat chakra. Amen. Yeah, definitely with this waiting game energy. Okay, so you know what it is you're being called to move away from. With the plane flying over, travel could be significant, but you know what it is that you're being called to walk away from at this time. And it's kind of like you're teeter-tottering on the edge of, do I do it, do I not? Do I take this leap of faith, do I not? Do I move away from this thing, do I not? Do I move into this thing, do I not? Right? Spirit is encouraging you, get out of two minds. Step into your power, step into your authority, so that you can in turn step into your abundance. You're heard, man. Trapped in fear is at the bottom of the decks. And the only thing holding you back from making this movement, from making this change, from stepping into this new energy, new cycle, new self, right, is absolutely the fear that you're holding on to. Right? That's just what I'm hearing. We're gonna jump into like the full read of it though. Expand on the topic, Spirit. What's going swings? What's going swings? Definitely some stubbornness going on around here is what I could do know, okay? With the cards getting all stuck like that. Yeah, it's like you're sitting stubborn in stagnant energy and you don't want to move because you're trapped in the fear of change, of what is to come, a fear of the unknown, fear of leaving behind the familiar shit. Damn, Spirit. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. So we're looking here at this emotional withdrawal card, this moving on card. Like I said already, you're being encouraged to move away, walk away from the shadow, step into the light, step away from what's no longer serving you, what you're discontent with, what you're bored with, and step into the light. But as you're moving on and away from these things, do not allow yourself to emotionally withdraw or disconnect from the things, the people, the places, the habits, the movements, the ideas that are helping you to move forward toward your goals, your dreams, your desires, toward what it is you want to see and be and radiate in this world, right? With this Wheel of Fortune, it's telling me that what you're looking for, what you're manifesting, what you're asking for and praying for is absolutely here for you. It's coming for you. It's coming towards you as you release this baggage, right? The more that you allow yourself to unpack and release and remove what is no longer serving you, the more you are making space and room for the things that you have been asking for and manifesting to pour into your life, right? The wheel is turning in your favor. So you were at the top of the wheel. Life is happening for you at this point, right? And I mean that life is always happening for us. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, like if you're at the top of the wheel, you feel like life is happening for you, right? You feel the positive movement that is occurring, the change, that transition that is occurring in your life. Whereas if you're at the bottom of the wheel, even though life is happening for you, it's easy to feel like life is happening to you when you're at the bottom of the wheel. Even though everything is obviously conspiring in your favor, it's easy to feel like things are occurring to you. And that's what I feel like you're being encouraged to move out of. You're being encouraged to move away from, right? The energy that life is happening to you instead of for you. Everything, and I do mean everything, is conspiring in your favor, for your highest good, for your highest self, for your highest purpose, right? And with this Four of Cups, Five of Cups, we had this on the last reading. It's very much so sitting and wallowing in what didn't work, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, the things that you feel happened to you in life, you're holding on to, and you're sitting in those emotions and sitting in those feelings, when in reality, Spirit is saying, let that shit go, let that shit go, so that you can fully step into and embrace the things that are coming into you at this time, the things that you're attracting and magnetizing and calling into your life at this time, right, that are in true alignment with where it is you're going and who it is you're becoming. You have to release to receive. Amen. So here, looking at this Five of Cups, she's sitting downtrodden in her emotions, looking at what did not work out, and there are two very upright, very full cups of potential in whatever way that might look like for you in your life, around you, but you're not paying attention to them. The same thing with this Four of Cups, right? Sitting here wallowing in the three cups, that the woulda, couldas, and the shouldas, and Spirit is offering you new cups right now, abundantly at this time, right? So it's getting out of your head, getting out of that mental and emotional space of unrest, of fear, of anxiety, of worry, of doubt, so that you can step into your healing here with this Star card. The main thing that I'm being encouraged to discuss with this Star card is how she is pouring, help me Lord, okay, how she is pouring water into the water, and she's also pouring water into the lands, right? So nurturing and healing yourself on a physical, pouring into yourself on a physical sense, and then also nurturing and healing yourself, pouring into yourself on an emotional sense, is what I'm picking up here with this Star card. So really healing emotionally, mentally, physically, the thoughts, the ideas, the habits it is that you hold, the people it is that you're holding on to, the experiences it is that you haven't released, or emotions you're holding on to, experiences that have occurred in the past, whatever it is for you. Spirit is encouraging you to move away from those things. Release these energies mentally and emotionally, because they're only creating blockages for you, right? And Spirit is saying, basically, at this time, it's time to move. This ain't no when I move, you move type thing from Spirit. This is, you are being called to move. 10:01 on my timer when I said this. You are being called to move. You are being called to shift. It is transition time, right? 10:10 on my timer as I'm saying this. This is like being the butterfly in the cocoon, and you have become the butterfly and your cocoon is already shed, like you've already shed out of the cocoon, but you don't want to move because you're like, what am I gonna do? Like, you just, it's a fear of spreading your wings is what I'm seeing. Like, there is no stopping the evolution from caterpillar to butterfly. There is no stopping once you have fully evolved into the butterfly in that chrysalis, that chrysalis falls away and you transform and you fly out of that thing, right? There is no stopping that. No matter how the butterfly, how the caterpillar feels about it, it's happening regardless, because it is natural evolution. And that's what I'm hearing here. You're in a natural transformation. You are in a natural cycle of evolution, of growth, of expansion at this time. This is in alignment. You are exactly where you need to be. 101 on my timer when I said that. 1101 on my timer. You are exactly where you need to be at this time, right? With that being said, 1111, it's time to shed and release the old skin, the old parts of yourself, the parts of yourself that are no longer in alignment with who you're going, the parts of yourself and external parts of people, places, energies that are keeping you stagnant with where you're going. And Spirit is saying, if you do not choose to make this movement, 1133, while I'm saying this, if you do not choose to make this movement with this Tower card, Spirit is going to help you make this movement. And heavy on the one I said, life is happening for you, right? Even in these Tower moments, even when things feel like they're breaking down or crumbling, right? If you think about the butterfly in the chrysalis, the caterpillar becoming the butterfly, literally the caterpillar is breaking down on a molecular level, and then it rebuilds into a butterfly. That shit can't be comfortable, and neither is whatever it is that you're moving through, healing through, releasing at this time. But it is happening for you to make you better, more understanding, more empathetic, more radiant, right? Whatever it is that you're moving through occurs so that you can have a better story, a better testimony to share with the next person, to help somebody else grow and evolve through whatever it is that you might be going through at this time, right? It is helping move you further into your alignment, into your purpose. But whatever it is that you're moving past, you're holding on to emotionally, energetically, right? Maybe even physically for some of us. And Spirit is saying it's time to get that up out of there. And if you don't choose to make that movement, Spirit is absolutely going to help you make that movement, right? There will be some towers, and maybe you're already in the thick of those towers, and Spirit is saying that it's happening for you. Anything that could be crumbled was not built on a sturdy foundation in the first place. So it is being crumbled, things are being knocked down, things are being torn apart, broken down, so that you can begin to rebuild from your sturdy foundation, from a sturdy sense of self, of alignment with your purpose, with your highest self, your highest good, and moving forward from that. 1333 on my timer, and I think it's very significant to talk about the fact that the devil is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. And it came after this tower, right? So this tower, whatever it might be for you, whatever is falling apart for you, is helping you release yourself, relinquish yourself from the devil in your life, right? Whether that's habits, ideologies, codependencies, addictions, obsessive behaviors, beliefs, thought patterns, people, places, whatever it might be for you. The towers that are occurring in your life at this current moment are occurring to free you from your own demons, from your own shadows, from the shackles that you have allowed yourself to sit in mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically for some of us for so long, which is why I said in the beginning, this Wheel of Fortune is occurring for you. Even if it feels at this moment that it's happening to you, it's happening to move you forward, to help you step out of this past version of self, to help you shed that old skin and move into something new, something better, something brighter, something more abundant at this time. With this waiting game, heavy on the sitting stuck and stagnant in what is familiar to you, when you know damn well, that's exactly how I heard it, so that's what I'm gonna say. If somebody asks us to, when you know damn well exactly the movement that you need to be making. You know damn well you don't need to be sitting here a part of whatever this emotional, mental, spiritual, physical unrest is, baby. It's something like, it's like you're already over it mentally and emotionally. Like, it's something that's taxing you anyway, but you're still allowing yourself to sit in it, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's like a level of indecision here. Yeah. With this Three of Pentacles here, it's definitely giving collaboration, right? So what I'm hearing with this Three of Pentacles is giving collaboration, and it's collaboration on two sides, right? So you're sitting in this indecisive back and forth loop with yourself mentally and emotionally, because the next steps, the next movement, the next phase of life includes collaboration with others, right? 1644, as I'm saying this, you are protected and you are guided moving forward. And it's almost like you're allowing yourself to sit in this place of indecision because of the past deceptions, betrayals, hurts that you have experienced at the hand of other people before, right? So it's almost like you feel like, I'd rather sit here indecisive and make it, instead of making movement, so that you don't find yourself in another Seven of Swords situation, right? But Spirit is allowing, or yeah, I guess Spirit is allowing you to make this movement, and they want you to know that the things that occurred in the past will not and cannot happen here in the future. Because why? With this Wheel of Fortune energy, you have grown, you have expanded, you have evolved, and so you're not going to fall for the same little okie doke, okay? You're not attracting the same energies of the same kind of people, the same deception. You're not going to fall for it. You're not going in any way, shape, or form. So Spirit is encouraging you not to allow yourself to be held back, not to hold yourself back from jumping into new partnerships, new alliances, meeting new people, right? Stepping into community and tribe that is going to help move you forward into your alignment, into what it is that you've been asking for at this time, right? Spirit is saying, be emotionally balanced as you're moving forward, right? You have gone through all of this in the past so that you could come to this place of emotional maturity, emotional emotional stability. And so trust that. Trust that you, especially with this Queen of Cups, very intuitive, very discerning, right? Very empathetic. So not only can you feel through people, their mental and emotional, but you can feel through people with your own intuition. So you're not going to be caught in the same energies, with the same situations, by the same kind of people that you went through this past cycle with, that you're healing from with this Tower moment, right? That you're moving away from. You're not going to be caught up in the same situations because you know better, right? With that Star card, you're nurturing yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. You're pouring the love it is that you deserve and desire into yourself. And with that being said, you teach people how to treat you. So you've moved into 1919 on my timer. You've moved into this very emotionally, very balanced state. You're nurturing and loving on yourself, and you are teaching the people around you and the people who magnetize and attract you at this time how to treat you. So you are not going to land yourself in the same Seven of Swords energy. So there is no reason for you to fear movement forward. There is no reason for you to fear collaboration, partnership, right? Definitely, Spirit is saying, yeah, it's okay to take time for yourself. It is okay to sit with yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and really figure out what movement, what choices, what decisions actually align with where it is you're going. But at this point, I feel like you're just sitting duck is what I'm hearing, right? With this Hermit card, it's okay to go into self, but if you're going into yourself, this is a reflective period. What have I learned? How have I grown, right? How do I ensure that I do not fall into the same traps moving forward? And the answer is it's you. You aren't attracting the same kind of people, energies, places, spaces, because you're not the same person, right? You are no longer attracting caterpillar type shit because you have wings and you're living in the sky now, right? So you are now attracting butterfly type shit. Spirit wants you to trust that, and trust that the movement that is being encouraged to be made by you at this time, right? Step into the authority and the power it is that you have. Call in what it is that you want to see, and trust that it is coming towards you divinely. 21:12 on my timer when I say that, right? You are calling in the material harvest it is that you want to see. You have the power to co-create the world it is that you want to see with source, with spirit, with the divine. Act like it. Put in the work, put in the movement, and act like it. Yeah. This Three of Wands, right? Your ships are coming in. There's 2 ships in the back. There's multiple opportunities, multiple ways that you could choose to go, multiple things, people's, places, and energies that are in full alignment with the butterfly it is that you were evolving into. Amen. 222 on my timer, 2220. With the beautiful butterfly you are evolving into. These ships are coming in for you. However, it's giving bag lady, bag daddy type of energy, okay? And you can't get on the ship if you carrying all these bags, baby. You ain't gonna even make it down there, okay? With all of the baggage that you're holding on to mentally and emotionally. The Queen of Swords, cut it off. Cut it off. It ain't nothing to cut that shit off. Whatever it is for you at this time, right? Logically, discerning, trusting the guidance that is being shown to you. There's a butterfly right here on this card too, and she's being guided. You see that crow at the top? She's being guided by her spirit guides, her angels, her ancestors, and this is also you. Spirit has been sending you messages and guidance of what is for you and what is not, and you see it and you know it. You see it and you know it, and you're still not making the movement it is that you need to make. But you're still waiting on your ships to come in. You gotta move toward the ships, right? Think about the action that needs to be taken, and then do it. Get on your horse and do it. Don't just be sitting there waiting for change to come. With this Tower card, change for damn sure gonna come either way. But would you rather it be a tower and now it's a whole new lesson that you have to endure and overcome? Or would you rather just say, okay, I've learned my lesson from this experience and this situation, and I'm going to allow myself to release it mentally and emotionally so I can step into my King of Pentacles energy, right? I'm going to take action with this Knight of Wands so that I can absolutely step into my beautiful abundance, health, wealth, prosperity. My greatest and highest timeline and self is waiting for me. Your greatest timeline and self is waiting for you to release the baggage and the bullshit of the past. With the Empress energy at the bottom, hello, you're manifesting a beautiful, nurtured, aligned, peaceful timeline for yourself. Creative timeline for yourself. loved unconditionally timeline for yourself. But you have to absolutely make the movement with the Two of Wands at the bottom. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for the movement to occur and recognize that you are the movement you're waiting for. This was in reverse. Whoa, shit. Yeah, with this Two of Wands, this Two of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands in reverse, and I'm gonna take it in reverse, right? You are stepping away from manipulative, promiscuous, just unaligned energy. Anything or anyone who is juggling you, or anything or anyone that had you juggling yourself. Right? Anything or anyone that has you juggling and tiptoeing that fine line of highest self, lower vibrational self. Full alignment with what it is I want to be stepping into, and just completely out of alignment. Anything that gets you out of body, out of yourself. Right? These are the things you've been juggling with, right? With this waiting game, I said you're sitting here tiptoeing back and forth. Do I, don't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Would I, could I? Right? That's the energy you're sitting in, and Spirit is saying, stop juggling. And maybe that's why they're encouraging you to sit with yourself. Heal your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit from these promiscuous, manipulative, just underhanded, undermining energies that you were sitting in. The King of Swords on the bottom. Step away from them, cut them off, walk away from them. So you can heal yourself and open up to receiving your blessings, your abundance, what you've been asking for. This says challenges, gossip, hesitance, and take the leap of faith, right? So whatever challenges you're facing, whatever energies, there's gossiping about the movement and the change it is that you are moving through at this time that is occurring in your life is not in alignment with you anyway. And that's what you are being shown at this time, right? Spirit is saying stop hesitating on the movement it is that you're supposed to be making. Stop allowing yourself to sit in this cycle, right? This loop, emotionally, mentally, physically at this time. Step out of this. And this is like you're waiting for a sign. You're waiting for something to tell you it's safe to move. If you are under the scope of my voice, if you can see me right now, hi, Divine Destiny, I am your sign, baby. This is your sign. Make the movement, make the change, do the thing, take the leap of faith. Okay? Take the leap of faith is going to lead you toward trustworthy and reliable people and energies. This says good friend, sincere lover, thirst for knowledge and higher education. Continue moving forward, trusting that you're moving in alignment with trustworthy people, sincere lovers, good friends, right? You're moving into a place of higher knowledge, higher learning, deeper inner and outer standing of self and the world around you. This one says helpful, confident, highly spirited. Take action. Channel your inner strength. You are strong enough. This is that authority card. You are strong enough to heal through, move past, release, walk away from, step out of whatever it is you feel got you shackled mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, right? Step out of that. Sorry, y'all, storage. Anyway, back at it. Use the power it is that you have been given to take the action, to move away from, to walk away from whatever it is that is no longer serving you, to take action, to move into, to step into, to jump into whatever it is that you have been calling in and manifesting for yourself at this time. Trust that you are divinely guided, divinely protected, and everything is happening in your favor. What power? I was just saying this. You are the power. You hold the strength. You hold the key. Look at turning into this lion, transitioning and transforming. Harness and channel your inner power and strength. We just said that. That card just came out, and now look at you. Literally becoming one with your own inner lion, with your own strength. Harness and channel that energy and utilize it to really call in and move toward what? Your victory and success. It couldn't be no more clear. It couldn't be any more clear. Last message, Spirit. You are already victorious and triumphant. You are already successful. Truth card came out. Speak facts. Heed the truth. Heed this message right here. Heed this message. Because your material and spiritual prosperity and abundance is on the other side of this movement you're being called to be made. Your material and spiritual prosperity and abundance, your success is on the other side of your fear, of your inaction, of your stagnancy. 666 here, that number could be significant for somebody, or the angel number. Bottom of the deck is the universe. You are the universe in itself, experiencing itself in human form, and you hold all of that universal power and knowledge within you. So the guidance it is that you're seeing, the angel numbers, the messages, the repetitive energies that are occurring around you is spirit trying to tap into that subconscious universal knowledge that you already hold. Everything you need to move forward positively and abundantly is already in you. 222 as I'm saying this. It's already within you. So stop hesitating. Stop worrying. Stop fearing the unknown. Stop doubting what is to come, what it is you already feel manifesting in your life, and step into the movement, the change, the evolution it is that is supposed to be occurring for you. You are the energy and the power to get that going, right? You are the spark. Make the movement and spirit will definitely follow. That has been the message. Thank you so much for tuning in and tapping in with me. If you enjoyed this reading, like this video, share it with somebody you love, leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonated with you. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can find the link for that in the description box below. Anything else you need from me will also be in that description box below. Until next time, stay divine.